These are the most iconic last-minute moments in football history. And first up, an extraordinary moment that explains a fan's true love and passion for the beautiful game. With the scores level and the match seemingly destined to end in a draw, everything changed in the dying moments of the game as Leicester was awarded a crucial penalty. What unfolded in the final moments literally took fans' breath away.
Knockout takes, Almunia saves, knockout follows in, Almunia saves again!
A moment best witnessed alongside its captivating commentary. Now you know why it's called the beautiful game. But then, the match had nothing of huge significance on the line, unlike this game, where both teams were fighting for their lives. It was the last minute of the last game of the Bundesliga season, a relegation battle between Stuttgart and Cologne, in which the winner survives and stays in the league for the next season, and the loser gets relegated. Tied at 1-1, and in the dying minutes of the game, Stuttgart gets a corner kick. Out comes their goalkeeper. Amazing scenes as their next season is rescued. However, what happens below the table could also happen on top of the table, like this battle for the crown as these dominant rivals fought on different battlegrounds on the last day. In these last games of the season, Manchester United needed to win their match and Man City to either lose or draw to clinch the league title. At Old Trafford, the game is over, and Man U has won their game. They are on top of the table and champions elect. But their celebrations have to wait. City's game is still on, and as they waited,
Aguero!
known to this very day as Manchester City's greatest goal of all time, an iconic moment as they won the Premier League title in the last second of the last game of the season, causing intense heartbreak to their fiercest rivals as they changed United's champagne to pain with a goal. Football is truly a beautiful game because it teaches life lessons even in the last minutes, just like our next video, where the life lesson that tables do turn was taught. This Community Shield final between the Manchester rivals promised to be a game for the ages, and it lived up to its expectations, as this match was fought intensely till the very last second, where this happened. Round the keeper for a scintillating goal. United takes the Shield of Champions. Speaking of rivals, what is an iconic moment without the greatest rivalry in football history? The El Clasico. The El Clasico rivalry has served football fans everything iconic, including iconic last-minute moments, like this game, when the greatest football celebration ever was made. With just over 30 seconds left before the referee blows the final whistle, the El Clasico had both Spanish giants locked on 2-2. And all of a sudden, with a scintillating move by the men in blue, this moment took everyone off their seats. Oh yes! The GOAT debate was over! As one king collapsed, the other showed off his name, reclaiming his throne and his title. Messi and Barcelona were so great as they had so many iconic moments. And for our next iconic moment, the men achieved something even more, greater than the El Clasico win. The Remontada, an iconic comeback yet again at the last minute. It was the UEFA Champions League round of 16 second leg. Barcelona was faced with an uphill task of turning a 4-goal deficit. Now, Barcelona impressed and were up 5-1 by 90 minutes. But that wasn't enough. They needed one more goal. Amazing! With the last kick of the game, a star was born. His name is written forever in gold, Sergio Roberto. That very goal completed the comeback. The record is made, the Remontada. Speaking of goals that made records, there was a moment that was even cherished more than a league triumph. As the Serie A season reached an end, the crowned champions Juventus were up against Italian big guns Roma in Rome. This last game of the season meant so much to the already crowned champions because with 3 points, they would break the league's record. Words could not explain how the coach felt at that moment. A joy greater than winning the league? Surely there is no word to explain. And then, when Conte was asked if there was ever a better joy, he said he only gets that amount of joy when he subscribes to Kicker World for iconic football moments. Now, you know what to do. Kindly like, subscribe, and share the channel to become an icon. Also, hit that notification bell to be up to date as we go to the next iconic moment. It was a must-win for AC Milan as they welcomed Torino to their home. The game, of course, was fought passionately by both teams as no team was willing to lose. Ahead 3-2, AC Milan awaited the final whistle. Not until the final minute they conceded a penalty. Gianluigi Donnarumma, a wonder save by the 17-year-old goalkeeper. No one was ever going to forget the young legend born in Milan. What is football without its controversies? Next up, we have the most controversial last-minute moment ever in football history. This UEFA Champions League match between Chelsea and Barcelona at Stamford Bridge would forever remain in the hearts and minds of Chelsea players and fans as an unforgivable night because of these moments. All these penalties denied proved costly because in the last minute,
It's Iniesta!
in the dying minutes with a long-range screamer, he surely didn't waste the referee's efforts. But then remember, the beautiful game teaches life lessons. And for the next moment, it was the lesson of karma. 3 years later, the same fixture on the same stage was played. Barcelona tried all they could to win the game, but to no avail. These missed chances proved costly because, just like 3 years ago, in the last minutes of the game, this happened. A sensational goal by Fernando Torres. A revenge served hot as the Barcelona players lay down and cried. Football truly is the beautiful game. So there you have it, the most iconic last-minute moments. Do you know of any iconic moments worthy to make our list? Let us know in the comment section. And also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And of course, hit that notification bell, as we have more mind-blowing moments to share. Have you ever thought of the many controversies in football? There have been controversial decisions in football that changed history. Would you like to know? Then click on this link. Go ahead, do it now.